Come on, are we going to be Exxon or not? We're here for Exxon in the US.
I don't think so. You don't think so? No, I think Brazil is getting ready for a new era. I often run into Edmundo at parties, Marcelinho Carioca at parties, Romario at parties. So I'm friends with these guys outside of this football thing. They're building this monster narrative, and his name will be Endrick. It won't be in 2026, it'll be in 2030. In 2030, Brazil will win their 6th title, and they'll talk about Endrick. They'll say he was boycotted. They're going to boycott the boy Endrick.
Guys, I found him. After almost a whole day in New York here chasing the guy down, I sent a long message, I sent a voice message, I sent emojis. He didn't reply to me, but now look, we found him.
We found him. What a pleasure, brother. The pleasure is mine. Today, I think. We recorded an interview over there with Ricardo Rocha. Did you like it? Man, I underestimated him, right? Because I put it in ChatGPT. Who is Ricardo Rocha? Out of nowhere, the chat tells me, look, he was the guy who played the first game in the '94 World Cup and got injured and didn't play anymore. But then when I met the guy, I said, man, ChatGPT really oversimplified it, right? It really oversimplified it. He's much more than just the guy who played the first and second half of a World Cup. The guy is awesome, and he's good at communication. There's going to be some great content coming your way.
How is it for you producing sports-focused content? What made you decide to get involved?
Actually, I have a goal, you know. I really focus on my social media and communicating with more people. So the more people I can reach, the more I can get my message across. So I'm one of the biggest fitness influencers without actually being jacked. I said, man, how can we be into fitness without actually being physically fit?
But it's historical, right?
And besides that, the fitness crowd is prejudiced. The soccer crowd isn't as much. The guy, he respects the player's history. Is the player playing a pickup game today? He kicks badly there, but people are like, damn, let's respect the guy's history. In bodybuilding, no. Bodybuilders want the guy to have a competitive physique all the time, to be full-time there. And I saw that bodybuilding was becoming too small for the communication potential I had. So we started talking about music. We started talking about fighting, we started talking about basketball. And soccer is what Brazilians love. So we started communicating with the amateur teams. From the amateur team, we started to communicate, and now we're communicating with the first, second, third, and fourth division teams. And from there, it escalated until we got here today, recording, working for Lance, creating content. And the main thing about all this craziness, I have one. A quality, which is being able to communicate with the generation that's online. So a lot of people aren't able to communicate with the internet. When we connected with Simed wasn't recording videos for YouTube, wasn't making clips for Instagram, and wasn't communicating directly with the audience. We went to Simed and taught the people there how to communicate with the population that's on the internet. And our coming to Lance is also to help Lance communicate with the new generation. It's about understanding that things have changed. In the past, people used to consume paper, newspapers. It would come out in the newspaper, then on television, radio. Today, people are full-time on TikTok, full-time on Instagram, full-time on social media.
That generation missed out on Lance's peak, right? They never got to know Lance. Did you read Lance? Did you see it? Of course. What was it like?
What year was the peak? The peak, not that it's not still around, but 2005. No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it. Why not? Where was I then? It was after the World Cup. My desire to watch games died in 2002. After Brazil became champion, everyone went their separate ways. In 2006, we got beaten. I said, damn, forget soccer. And then little by little, soccer just faded away from my life. What happened?
Did you get interested in working specifically, right? You're huge on the internet nowadays, not to flatter you or anything. But why Lance, man?
Man, the thing is, just like with my image, I had a really strong foundation, which is my mom. I had an education, and everything I am today is thanks to the foundation my mom had and gave me. Lance is like a mother. Your foundation, the foundation of Lance, is incredible. And everything that is solid withstands crisis. withstands the rain, earthquakes, and a lion will always be a lion. For me, Lance is a lion, and it just needs guidance. Someone younger there who can communicate with this new generation. And I want to be part of this remodeling of Lance. Cool, cool. I want to be part of it.
You connect well with younger people and also have your own unique way of communicating with the players, right? You have a way of approaching them, and you, in your own way, in a way that's different from a journalist. I don't think it's worse or better. I think it's a complementary way.
I'm a good storyteller. I know how to tell stories to people. When I got to Cafu,
When I got to Romario, I made it.
Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Neymar, I've had great interviews in my career.
I think that
What helps me a little is my, you know how a scout has lots of badges. Now every time he hits a goal, he earns another one. So I have a very valuable badge, which is the power of social media. I think that few people would ignore an influencer with 12 million followers holding a rifle. When we turn on the camera, it's a rifle. I agree. From the moment the guy slips up, I'm going to expose it without I post it. So I think I have a very strong medal on my side as well.
also it's Toguro.
With 12 million followers pointing a rifle at my head, what do I say? I'll understand him, which really helps me. With everyone I talk to, they pay attention to me. So today we record with everyone from politicians, priests, pastors, dogs, animals. People stop there to understand my question.
That's true. You have a huge cannon, no doubt about it. No pun intended, for God's sake. But at the same time, you also have your own way of approaching people. For example, Cafu, I was wondering if at any point he recognized you there, man. I think you...
But you won him over there, but I think so. I think we had already seen each other at the VIP box in Rio de Janeiro, at the Samba school. I'm a street person. I often run into Edmundo at parties, Marcelinho Carioca at parties, Romario at parties, so I'm friends with these guys outside of this football stuff.
Who's the number 10 at the party?
It's Romario, right? I think his story, the respect he has in Rio de Janeiro, goes from football to politics, right? So it's the highest respect, it's a very high rank. He has a scout medal there that I don't have and I'll never have. World champion of Rio politics, man. I don't think even the police in Rio are as respected as Romario.
Man, I think he's the greatest I've ever seen, dude. I'm from the generation that cheered during the '94 World Cup.
Respect-wise, he's at the top.
Come on, are we going to be Exxon or not? We came to get Exxon in the US.
I don't think so. You don't think so? No, I think Brazil is getting ready for a new era. We don't have an idol, man. Our idol has always been, always will be, and still is Neymar. We're trying to make Endrick an idol, but they're not letting us. Vinicius Vini Jr. is an idol, but at the same time, he isn't. Like people, what is an idol, man? An idol is the guy who, whether he's making mistakes or getting things right, makes mistakes. Look at what Messi is, man. Who's the Messi of Brazil's team? Neymar, but he's often injured. Endrick was supposed to be, imagine if this kid comes in hungry to score goals. 2-0, man. He'll become an idol and win the World Cup.
You're really campaigning for Endrick.
Right? I am, man. I sent a message to his dad. Really? I made an emotional edit for him. An emotional edit. I made a 3D video for him. It's on my Instagram. Cool. And Endrick, he has that look from the favela, right? He grew up in the community. He has a really cool story. I think all the players have that story, but he made it. They're not letting him win now and are holding him back, I think. You're making a monster. You guys are making a monster.
Why isn't Antelosio putting him in?
Calm down. They're creating a monster, man. This calm down is also part of my they're creating a monster. Every time you hold someone back, every time you do something against them and the guy does well, that's a story to tell. Endrick will have a story to tell. As the Bible says, the humble will be exalted. You're creating a media monster, which is the boy Endrick. Write this down. Later it'll become a clip. Later it'll become, they're creating a monster story and his name will be Endrick. It won't be in 2026, it'll be in 2030. 2030, Brazil will win their 6th title. And they'll talk about Endrick, about those who boycotted him. They're going to boycott the boy Endrick.
You think 2026 won't be the year for the Cup? It feels more like a preview of a 6th title than actually winning it.
The taste is 6th title for many, many, many reasons, right? Brazil deserve to win, even for economic reasons. I think a World Cup boosts Brazil's economy. It gives Brazilians more hope, but I don't think this is Brazil's year. Thinking isn't the same as wanting. I want it, but I can think otherwise too.
What a lingering smell in New York.
Here on the street, I love this place, man. I was born on September 11th. My mother died on September 11th. I love this place. Hey, we already passed the subway.
Did we pass?
We passed, man.
So I'm going to say goodbye to you, brother. Do you want to say anything else?
Do you want to take the subway? No, let's just have a big lunch there. We can't drive here, only take the train.
But have you gotten your bearings here yet? Yeah, it's crazy too, right?
I've been coming here for 10 years. 10 years?
Man,
It was my dream to be here.
really, man? How is it for you? You must have answered this 1,000 times already.
I think my thing is like asking a soccer player what it's like to play ball, to score goals, and to be on a team he likes, right? I dreamed. Back then, people didn't believe me when I said I was going to make a living from social media. And I had my dream of earning 5,000 or more a month, man.
5,000?
That was my life. Damn, if I made 5,000 raise a month, I'd be doing great.
And today, how many times more are you making, man?
Today, it's not about the money. Today, it's not about making many times more. It's about the results. So when you don't focus on the money and you teach results, focus on doing what you love, you don't even pay attention if it's 5, 10, 15, 50, you just work and do it.
But your work also hires many people, right?
About 30 people, man. From the cleaning lady, personal trainer, nutritionist, cameraman, to people from the street. Today I have 4 security guards who are my neighbors. Really? They stay there. They're at the Maromba mansion watching what's going on. I have security there 24 hours a day.
What's working out for you today? You have a lot going on. Besides social media, you also became, right?
The thing that's working out the most is my beverage factory, right? It went viral.
The energy drink flavor.
Yeah, that went super viral.
Where did you get that thing from?
Man, we had a drink that tasted like an energy drink, and you can't mix alcohol with caffeine. And accidentally, this meme ended up in our hands, and by chance, people loved it. There are things you just can't understand. It's just magic. You might say there are people who study how to make a meme go viral. It's hard.
This is gonna end up becoming part of your routine, right? You're a guy who likes, to party.
I like to create. I'm a creative guy. I'm not good at administration. I'm not good at accounting. I'm not good with finances. I'm not a good boyfriend. I'm not good at anything. I'm not even being a good father, but I'm very creative.
Are you single?
Always single.
You have a little baby, right?
3 years old.
3 years old. What's his name, man?
Gael, he studies at one of the best schools in Brazil, a bilingual school, lives near me. Yeah, he has all the financial support he needs. He's emotional like his father, always with us, and I'm sure he'll thank us one day for our work.
Let me finish up and get back to the business side of things so I won't bother you anymore, all right? This partnership with Chimed, something nobody ever imagined, Chimed with Toguro, and the business took off.
Every sales company needs to understand that they have to work on their social media presence. I've been on social media for 20 years. It's not 20 days or 20 weeks. It's 20 years doing what they were doing, kind of different from what I do. And when João reached out to me, he thought I was just an influencer and not a social media strategist. When we started talking, he said, man, you're good, bro. Help me connect with the crowd. And that's where the bond started. A work bond, and today we help him with marketing, communication, branding, directly with the fans, the people who consume. That's what they didn't have before.
They became friends, but the videos make it look like they're partners.
If you ever treat me badly, you'll never see me again. So I'm the kind of person that if someone treats me badly one day, there won't be a second time. So there are people who come to my house for 2 years, but from the moment I say I'm stepping back and cut them off, they go around saying, no, Toguro is a jerk. If someone is a jerk to me once, there won't be a next time. It's cool and nice, see? It became friendship, then family.
Great. Are you watching the Brazil game with him and his group?
Philadelphia and Miami.
Can I invite myself to at least try to watch it there with you guys, man?
Come on, man. Philadelphia is going to have a big flag. Big flag. You're invited to join the movement. There's going to be a big flag. Big flag. I assure you that Brazil has the biggest fan base the world has ever seen. And you can see it right now in New York. There's no bigger crowd than ours.
And you're trying, right, João? Really trying to get the crowd more hyped up, right?
It's not harder. Only in 2030, I told you. It's a process. Let's go, guys. Toguro and Lance, if you're with us, like it, share this video, and let's go.